It's now the 7th of July. Maybe I should shine this light from the top. It looks better. No, it doesn't. It looks worse. Ah, 7th of July. And it feels like I'm moving in the right direction. So I must say, I'm finally getting to a point where I feel, okay, it is going in the right direction now. I'm happy. God has been providing, and He has been wisdom. And I think it's the biggest thing that I can pray for, and that He has guided me through a lot of things. Not that I think I'm very wise. I just think listening to God is a wise choice. Look at all these happy birds having breakfast. It is the following day, early in the morning. Got massive earthworms in here. So they're getting their job done. There's a whole bunch of them. It didn't heat up as much as I expected to. If you look at the limes here, how they're compacted, and they were cooking away, and the enzymes and the insects and worms got to them. But it's definitely aerobic. It's not good. So obviously I have left the 2 bins over here open overnight. I want to get some dry leaves on top of the section here. I'm going to soak it with water, and then put some more horse manure on top and layer it up to the top, and then just cover it up and see what comes from it. I think aerating it last night did help a lot, and I'm not so sure about putting too much water on it, but then again, if there's no moisture, it can't break down. So I'm hoping putting more moisture on for the sake of the dry leaves that I put up, and the horse manure that I put up, so that enzymes can move through the whole pile and get the nitrogen flowing to heat up the pile. I'm hoping that's going to work. Yeah. Between watching birds eat and watering lime trees, horse manure into lime trees, I think my favorite thing to watch is this little girl. What a delightful winter's day it is. Went to go fetch some more horse manure or horse bedding. It's right in front of me here. So basically it is bedding that's filled with urine and horse apples. Did a little bit of research. They say keep the floor moist, and then after applying the horse manure, soak that like I did yesterday. So these 2 top rows of limes, I've got enough manure for them, and I've got a couple of bags left over that I'll be using on the compost heaps. And my thoughts are in the direction of, like, in between those 2 trees. It's now winter, so the shade falls very much to the south, and the sun is very far north. So when we get back to summer, the sun is more center on top of us, directly up, and the shade will be on the base of the trees, and then I'll be able to grow lettuces in the shade of these trees. And then you see the shades are all setting off to the southern side now, and as summer comes closer, these shades will become shorter and shorter, and eventually will just be underneath here. Then, what did I want to tell you? Oh yes, then I'll be doing the sun-loving plants in these rows here, and that's where I need so much compost for. I'm going to need plenty of compost. There's going to be a Garden of Eden. You'll just walk through here and smell blossoms and pick vegetables and fruits and perennials and annuals, and yes, that is where I'm aiming for, but that's going to take a couple of years. I hope you all can understand the picture I've got in my mind. And then surrounding this garden, I'll have cattle, chickens, meat birds, egg layers, and maybe I'm lucky, maybe a sheep or 6 and a pig or 7. You know what I'm saying? Full grown, full blown Africa style farm. What do they call that? Homestead. Yes, farmstead. Yeah. That's beautiful, man. I'm so in love with this place. It's just not, it's ridiculous. It's not funny, it's ridiculous. Good. Getting back to the aerobic compost. I've got a layer of leaves underneath here, which is nice and dry, like those ones. And then I've got the horse manure bedding and hay, 2 bags of that on each. And then I will be putting this aerobic compost in there. And then afterwards I'll put water on. But I'm pretty sure I'll be able to put another layer of leaves and another layer of horse manure, especially in this one. To get it to full. I mean, because I need to get it to bulge on top so that when it does sag down, it kind of makes up for it, or a little bit at least. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get 2 more layers there and at least 1 more layer here of all 3.